Hello there everyone. So I thought I would do a different type of intro to what I normally do on my videos because I feel like this video is quite important and I want to get straight to the point of what it's about. So as you probably have seen from the title of today's video, I'm going to be shouting out a YouTube channel which is one of my all-time favourites. It's probably my all-time favourite YouTube channel which is run by a team of people. I mean, my favourite YouTuber, which is, just one person operating the channel, is, of course, Empire Fan Productions, who is a big supporter of this channel like I am. But this channel that I'm talking about today, guys, is for none other than Geeks and Gamers. So, yeah. I'm making this video to say that I want to shout you guys out because I think you guys are absolute legends. You truly are. And I'm going to gush about how great you people are. So, Geeks and Gamers, for all you don't know, is a YouTube channel with, hundreds of thousands of subscribers. And yeah, and I'm a big fan of their channel. I support them. And yeah, what do? They do all kinds of content, really, a large variety. I mean, they do reviews of films and maybe shows as well and video games. They also... And as set by title, having the term gamers, they play video games. And they have, different channels for it, sub-channels, if you get what I mean. Which is pretty cool. And yeah, I really enjoy watching them. They're really fun. And yeah, I just want to, make it clear that, I support them all the way. And I would never, ever, turn on them or whatever. Or, be disrespectful to them. Because that's not in my nature at all. And yeah. And there's, certain things I'd like to, defend them for, absolutely. But yeah, and they have many team members that I really do like, that I think are very lovely people. For example, you've got Jeremy, aka D-Day Cobra. Jeremy is a pretty awesome guy, and yeah. And there's loads of people going around saying that he hates everything and stuff like that, but that's not true at all, because he's just a simple person saying his opinion, and that's all he is, no more, no less. And I've not got a problem with Jeremy at all. Nothing against him at all. I respect him. He's a good person. And I also like Ryan Kinnell as well. Ryan Kinnell's also another example of a very respectful person as well. And also Kristen Nova, my favourite Canadian YouTuber. She's really awesome. She's a very kind, down-to-earth person. I love watching her channel. She's great. Really amazing person. And yeah. And you've also got other people like Drunk Creepio, also known as Jay. He's a pretty cool guy as well, absolutely. And there's also others too, such as Mark the Cyborg, and also My Nerdy Home, Nerdrotic, yeah. Yeah, I support all the members of the Geeks and Gamers team, absolutely. I will support all of them no matter what, and I'll never ever stop. Because I think they're good people, and they don't deserve any of the hate they get at all, really. And when it comes to my favourite videos of theirs, that's a very tough question because I really love watching their videos, guys. I truly do. Like, as soon as I get a notification, on my phone or whatever, or my iPad, I just go straight into watching the video, really. I start doing what I'm doing, and I go watch them. And yeah. And I'll always support them. And others that I do also love is people like Mindless Entertainment as well. I think she's great as well. Really good. And also, there's so many, amazing members, and also like Lethal Lightning as well, and it's very hard to say really, who is the best member. And you've even got Mark the Cyborg's wife, X-Ray Girl as well. It's so hard to say. And by the way, congrats to you two for getting married. I'm very happy for you. But yeah, I don't understand why they are getting this hate really, because all they're doing is, saying their opinions, and there's no harm in that at all, because I mean, sure, my opinions on, certain topics may be different to theirs, but, I don't care about that at all because, it's cool to have a different opinion, freedom, because if we all have the same opinion, it'd be like a dictatorship. We'd all be like robots, but not having, the freedom to have a different opinion, And, they have a right to their own opinion, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. I'm cool with it. Like, about 90% of what they say, I would agree with usually. Like their opinions on movies or shows or whatever. But, yeah. But still, that doesn't mean I'm going to, you know, attack them for their opinion. No, 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 absolutely not. I'd never do that to them. They're an amazing channel. And as well, you know, speaking of, you know, things that have been targeted, yes, guys, I am very much aware of, you know, the incident with Zack Schneider on Uche Nawaneri's live stream he did, you know, to raise, you know, funds for, you know, charity to prevent suicide. So, yeah. And, oh, yeah, speaking of Uche, he's also, you know, a great addition to Geeks and Gamers, absolutely. You know, his stream was amazing, an absolutely, you know, honourable thing to do, raising money, you know, for charity to prevent suicide. Like, you know, that was, you know, a very noble thing to do, and getting, you know, the team to come together to that stream to celebrate the release of a Snyder Cut and to, you know, raise money for charity. You know, people as well, others like, you know, Jade Shadow and also Film Gob as well. You know, really awesome people that came along. You know, it's hard to say who the best member of Geeks Gamers is because they're such amazing people, and, you know, love them all. Truly do. And yeah. Now, when it comes to Zack Schneider, right, okay, as much as I love him as a director, guys, you know, I love his work on the Snyderverse of the DC Universe, I love his Watchmen movie and also 300 and also Dawn of the Dead, but I think what he said on the stream was a bit, you know, very poorly worded, and it was implying to be a little bit rude and a bit wrong, in my opinion, because he came on, and after he asked them how we're all doing, he then said some sort of speech, and I couldn't really tell what point he was trying to get across, really, but it was implied that he was making out them to be some sort of hate group. So, yeah. And personally, guys, I don't consider them to be a hate group at all. Because, like I've said, they're a very respectful community, and, you know, they respect each other's opinions and, you know, choices. They're very respectful people. They don't hate at all. They're just, you know, simple people, you know, getting around YouTube, saying their opinions. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's what I do on my channel, because I say my opinions as well. So, yeah. So, they didn't do... And I think, you know, based on the way Zack Snyder said what he said, I don't think, you know, he meant to say what he said. All I know is I just think it was poorly worded, and, you know, he could have been a bit more respectful. You know, that's why I prefer Ray Porter's speech he said when he came on later. Because Ray Porter was very respectful to him, and, you know, and in support of them. Absolutely. Great person, Ray Porter. Very nice guy. But, yeah. And, so, yeah, I just, you know, so, yeah, I feel very bad for Game of having to do that, you know, and plus, as well, how Zack said as well that Justice League is about coming together and, you know, saying he's a father of Asian children, you know, it made me worried thinking he was accusing him of being, you know, racist, you know, like that, but Uche, you know, said that, you know, he's the father of, you know, Asian children as well, like Zack Schneider is. So, yeah. And, of course, if Geeks Gamers really are racist, guys, you know, why is Uche on their team when he's black? Explain that. And also, why did Uche invite Tyrone Magnus, who is black, onto the stream as well, to celebrate the Snyder Cut's release and to raise money for charity? Exactly. They're not racist at all. You know, they don't care, you know, what colour of your skin is, or at all, or what race you are. They really don't care. You know, all they care about is, you know, who you are, really. So, yeah. They don't judge based on skin colour. They're a great community. And also, another thing as well that I've got to give them, you know, praise and respect for is definitely their support for Gina Carano, because, for those of you who don't know, Gina Carano is my favourite actress of all time. I love Gina Carano as an actress. She's absolutely phenomenal, you know. She's played so many great characters, you know, Cara June, Angel Dust, and I am very hyped for her upcoming thriller she's making. I'm very excited for it, and yeah. And when it comes to the support, you know, I think Geeks Gamers' support for her has been absolutely incredible. They've shown so much love for Gina, defending her. And I definitely agree that she did nothing wrong. Yeah, Gina did absolutely nothing wrong as well. And of course, I got to give praise, you know, to Drunk Freepo, especially because, you know, he is a friend of Gina's in real life. So, yeah. And he's done lots of support for her as well, which I really appreciate him doing. And as well as that, when it comes to respect, right, I am, of course, aware that Jeremy is not, you know, a big fan of Zack Snyder's works, really, but he is still a very respectful person when it comes to, you know, supporting Zack Schneider, because I remember pretty well, because I commented on this video, Jeremy did a video in support of Zack Schneider when Stephen Weintraub made a very disgusting response to an article on Twitter about Mr. Schneider taking bereavement leave from Justice League's production due to the death of his daughter. Where basically Stephen Weintraub, he posted a gif of someone laughing at the article, which was absolutely wrong. And, you know, as I said on my comment, you know, and I'm going to repeat it because, you know, this made me really angry, you know, Zack's daughter lost her life. And that is not okay to laugh at all. It's not funny. So, yeah, Weintraub crossed a huge line doing that. Because it is never okay to laugh at someone's death. Not funny at all. So that's why I agreed 100% with what Jeremy said on the video. And, you know, I don't want to, like, brag or anything, but, you know, I just want to thank, you know, whoever it was who was, you know, operating the channel at the time for pinning my comments on that. Because, you know, I said, you know, what I just said now, that you know, Zack's daughter lost her life and it's not okay to laugh at. And that Zack needed time to mourn her loss. And Geese and Gamers were so kind because they pinned my comment, which, you know, I didn't expect them to do. You know, but it's proof that they always, you know, care about, you know, their supporters, like me, for example, you know. And I also follow them on Twitter, guys, and I like to retweet all of their posts to support them, and I occasionally comment on them as well, absolutely, as well. I support each and every one of the members, absolutely. And I don't regret doing that at all, and I also support Gina as well, because she has Twitter and I support her a lot, so yeah. So yeah, hashtag I stand with Gina Carano. I'm not afraid to say it. And speaking of in response to our comments as well, they once hearted a comment of mine where I said my honest thoughts on, you know, like, opinions and how Geese and Gamers, you know, helped me to, you know, express my opinions with no fear. Because when I saw The Last Jedi, when I first saw it, yes, I did hate it a lot, but because there were lots of people that I knew who, you know, loved it, I was worried I'd get hate from them just for, you know, hating the film, you know. So, that's why back in 2017 when I was at school, I pretended to like the movie, yeah. Because I was afraid I'd get hate for it, you know, but when I first discovered Geeks and Gamers, they taught me, you know, to never be afraid to say my opinion. And that it's okay to have a different opinion to everyone else. And it's not a problem at all. So that's why after watching, you know, their videos, I then began to, you know, say that I hate The Last Jedi and I'll never ever like it at all. So yeah, and that I'll always hate a sequel trilogy as well. So yeah, it's all thanks to them that, you know, I'm saying my opinions now and being honest, really. Because when I was young, I was afraid I'd get hate from people for not liking something, you know. But yeah, thanks to them, I am not afraid to say my opinion. So yeah, I thank them so much for that. But yeah, so yeah, I'll never ever, you know, stop my support for Geeks Gamers or Gina, you know. Because Gina is a very sweet person, very down to earth, and I would definitely agree with Geeks Gamers that she did nothing wrong. All she did was say her opinion, and she wasn't targeting, you know, like, she was only targeting, you know, the mob that was attacking her, as she confirmed in an interview with Ben Shapiro, so yeah. And like, it's just her opinion as well, so yeah. And then again, though, other people have made controversial posts before, but they didn't get fired. So yeah, why do they have to do it to Gina? Like, why didn't we fire other people before her, you know? Like, I just think that's really stupid and ridiculous, and, you know, it just shows, you know, how stupid the companies are, really. And that's why, guys, you know, just like, you know, Jeremy and other members of Geeks Gamers, I think Jay as well, this is why I refuse to watch Mandalorian Series 3. Because, to be honest, guys, I think Gina deserves far better than Lucasfilm after we treated her, to be honest. That's why I wish all the very best with her upcoming film that she's making, absolutely. And yeah, and to be honest, guys, I think Series 2 of Mandalorian was a perfect ending of the series. I think the ending of you know, Chapter 16 of Mandalorian was a perfect close to a series. And I don't think it deserves another series because I think it ended perfectly, really. So yeah. So yeah, I stand with Gina Carano and I stand with Geeks and Gamers, so yeah. But yeah, I love Geeks and Gamers, they're an amazing channel, and I'll never ever stop my support for them, you know. I mean, sadly, guys, I am not affiliated with them as, you know, a team member, although it would be a great honour to be working for Geeks and Gamers as, like, a team member on their videos. I'd love to do that, absolutely. I'd be down for it because, you know, I love being a YouTuber because, I mean, Geese and Gamers, if you guys are watching this, just, I mean, if you wonder what I do reaction videos, I do reviews, I do some gameplay videos of, like, you know, my favourite LEGO game, LEGO D Super Villains, and also Angry Birds Transformers as well. And, you know, I also, as well, do other things like, you know, challenges and stuff like that, and, you know, reviewing food and drink as well. So, yeah. And I also do presentations, you know, of voice comparisons of characters and performance compilations by an actor as a character as well. So, yeah. And to show you support, guys, I also, you know, bought this, you know, t-shirt as well, saying Geese and Gamers on it, and your wonderful logo. I do love that logo so much. It's so iconic, and, yeah, I love it. So, yeah. No matter what, guys, I will always support Geese and Gamers. You know, the lowest of my support. I'll always, you know, follow their channel. I'll always, you know, support them on Twitter, and other social media. My support for them will never, ever stop at all. So, yeah. I'll have a link of Geese and Gamers down below in the description, guys, for you guys to go subscribe to their channel and give them some support because they truly deserve it. And, they also have other channels too. And in the About section, they have their social medias as well for you guys to follow them on, absolutely. So, yeah. So, guys, this is me doing my video called I Stand With Geese and Gamers, and, yeah. So, yeah, so you know the drill, guys. Be sure to give this video a like. Also, be sure to leave in the comments what you guys think of Geese Gamers if you guys watch them. Also, be sure to subscribe to, you know, Geese Gamers like I told you to just then, because they deserve support, and subscribe to each of the members' channels as well, because they're their own channels. Also, be sure to join Team Plan by pressing subscribe for videos coming in the future, and I will see you all later.